coming soon. Until then, enjoy the vibes.
My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. My baby, your body's on fire.
This one I can do with the jabata. Me, I no get time at the jabata. Dada cover my face, calling me la bada. Biggie man, we know the where I bada. Money, what's it called? Chewbacca, all depend. We can ride the wind and the fit, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it called? Chewbacca, all depend. We can ride the wind and the fit, die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, they must commend it.
I can't come and kill myself.
Anything when I did do, what they try to they do on my way.
I can't come and kill myself.
Plenty survive we face just to make sure money day. All my people that go say I know one buy, I know one time, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want jump life, I want buy me food, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, money, what's it come? Chewbacca, all the penny, they get it, ride the money, and the feet, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all the penny, they get it, ride the money, and no feet. Different things them happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night for shows I'm juggling, flow like the ocean, my boat I'm paddling. Tradition up Ella, that's my bro, my family, goes in chains. When it comes to money, I take concentrate. Like I tell you straight, you are not my mate. If you become mission, I be head of state. For my people then go say, I know one fight, I know one time, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want jump life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, my nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all depend. They can get ride the money, and the beat, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all depend. They can get ride the money, and the beat, die for nothing. Oluwa Bana, yeah.
I'm over here talking, honey, and the damn thing was on mute. Okay. So let me go back up at the top because we started at the bottom. Now we're here. So I'm going to start up at the top and we're going to go down to the bottom. And I want to speak to everybody. I don't plan on this live being extremely long unless somebody has a question for me or something of like that. Okay, right? So scrolling back up. But I do need to address something, and I definitely want to do that. And then I'm going to go about my day. The sun is out. It's cold here, but it's like 30 degrees, but the sun is like really bright today. So make sure wherever you are, go out there and get some of that sun, or either take your vitamin D pill, okay? Because you don't want to do too many med checks and get all unbalanced, okay? All right. Chirac Black, thank you so much for being here. Whenever you do come over, you're always the first one here, and I appreciate that. Sheila E, the Quiet Storm, hey sis, I do need to get with you. Wild C, good morning. It's so good to see you. Jill's Comfort Zone, good morning. I really did enjoy your last poetry contest. That was really good. So I hope you continue to do those. Be More Square Ex Therapist. Okay, maybe that means you're a Baltimore therapist. If so, I don't know. I think I might could find you a client. Crusty Mustard Panties. Oh my. Christopher W. Hey, Christopher W. It's so good to see you. Hope you're having a great day, at least so far. I know it's 11:30 here. Not really for sure what time it is where you are, but hope your day is going okay. Ida. Hey, Ida. Good morning. MB, good morning. I'm so glad to see you. Chipper the Air, my love. Thank you for being here. Alexis, hey sis. It's good to see you. I feel like I'm going through these names so slow. Dr. LaShonda, it's so good to see you. Good morning, sis. We have Mo. I'm sure Mo's been doing some good old cooking, child. You know what I'm saying? I could have got a plate from her this morning, but instead, I was craving a glazed chocolate donut, and I sent my husband down there to 7-Eleven early this morning to go get it. So that's what I wanted. We got the chat boss up in the building. Hey, Coach White, it's so good to see you. Michelle's daughter, hey. Okay. Me and Michelle made a promise that we're not going to go through 2024 without linking up and seeing each other. So hopefully at some point in time, 2024, me and Michelle's daughter will get together. Okay. Now, Creole Butterfly, it's so good to see you. I will be honest, sis. I did hear your name. Somebody reached out to me and brought up your name along with Lolo and some other people. And so I assumed and thought maybe you were mad with me for whatever reason. I don't know. You're here, so that's good to see. So I'm just going to take it that you want to be here, okay? But you know, things happen. I know some people were asked to make a decision and things like that. So that's why if I haven't seen them, I'll take away their moderator sticks or whatever. Just because, and if you have a moderator stick and you don't want it, just let me know. Just let me know to take your stick away. I don't have no problem with that. You don't even have to give me an explanation to why you want me to take it away. Just say, hey, take my stick, and it's no problem. And I know some people have said, add me as a moderator. But what we're doing right now is we're not adding any new moderators. We're only getting rid of. So if I need to get rid of somebody, then I'm getting rid of them. Or if they don't come around, I'll just take their wrench away. And we're not adding anybody new on. And I don't think we're going to do that probably. I don't want to say ever, but I'm going to say at least for 2024, I'm not adding anybody new. Because what happens is when you mod up people, especially people who moderate for other people, then if you have an issue with with the content creator, people feel like they have to make a choice. And I don't even want to put people in a position where they have to choose between me and somebody else. It's not that I'm afraid of losing or I care if I'm going to lose against me or somebody else. If they choose to go with somebody else, they weren't for me anyway. You get what I'm saying? So I'd rather just have people who moderate for me because they're really here for me, good, bad, or indifferent. Flaws and all, okay? So no, we're not adding any new moderators. Prima Donna, I don't know if I spoke to you or not, but if I didn't, hey sis, it's so good to see you. We got Benzone up in the building, okay? I will be slightly talking about Benzone today, but other than that, I ain't really gonna be saying too many names. But y'all gonna be knowing exactly who I'm talking about. I'm gonna do this OG style, show y'all how you can do a video and you don't have to clout chase and you don't have to be trying to use somebody else's name, basically begging them, please beef with me. Please beef with me so I can build my channel up. That's what it's given. And I feel like I got my shit from the mud. You got to get your shit from the mud too. I'm not about to give it to you. Okay. Now that we got that out the way. Auntie Gone, good morning, honey. Camp Me, good morning. Sharon, good morning. Where are we? Let me see. The Joy Queen, good morning. It's so good to see you. If anybody else new has came in, or if I did not speak to you, Missy Black, good morning. That's because you're all the way back up at the top and I'm all the way down at the bottom. I do thank you for being here. Sonia J, okay. What's this? Shakia got dreams too. Thank you for being here. But I don't, Bird, hey, Bird. But what I don't want to do is spend the whole video saying hi to everybody because we already at 11 minutes and I ain't really said nothing yet. And I want y'all to be able to get what I'm saying and then spend the rest of the day doing what it is that y'all need to do. Hey, Rico. Rico, I was hearing something about you the other day too. Rico name is out here in these streets. Oh, okay. BBW up in the house. Hey, sis, it's so good to see you. I didn't know you were up in here. Let me see. Okay, this time I'm serious now. I think I got everybody. Okay, Creole Butterfly says they're adding me in mess that I don't even know about. I've never said anything about you outside of basically YouTube. Okay, that's not a problem. Like I said, if it's an issue, I'd rather go to the person and say something. I was going to email you, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to do no behind the scenes stuff, talking to nobody on the sidelines or whatever. I was like, you know, if that's how she feels, that's how she feels, you know? So Wear Me, good morning. So yeah, that's where we are with that. So let me just get started. And I do see more people coming up in here, but I gotta get started. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I love each and every one of you guys. I am truly grateful because you could be anywhere else at 11:45 in the morning, but you decided to be here with me. So I don't ever want you to think that I take that for granted. Okay. So now it's been almost 2 weeks since I've talked about freaking frack, Dumb and Dumber, Woundless and Worthless Mother. Okay, it's been almost 2 weeks since I've talked about these chicks, right? But they are still out here trying to start problems, right? So I see that they decided that they wanted to do story time, right? And I'm like, I don't know what people think, but what's up, outspoken one? When you do story times, that goes two ways, right? You're telling stories or lies, and I could tell stories. Okay. So, and like I said, I'm not going to mention anybody's name because it's not out of fear, because them bitches don't put no fear in my heart. When you got two weak bitches and they come together and they still out here trying to grab other people to come and join them. And hey, Shelly, come join us, get together with us, and let's do this and start some problems. Girl, you look weak as fuck. You look weak as fuck, okay? So when you have to do all of that, when you have to look for people, when you have to tell people to make a choice, when you have to, I'm to the point where some of my moderators that I had, I see them in other chats, they don't even speak to me anymore. I'm like, okay, no problem. I know I haven't done anything to them. I haven't said anything about them. Good morning, Star. Good morning, Princess. So I'm like, hey, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. I'm not in my feelings about it. But what I am going to say is I am so thankful for the fact that Dumber decided to insert herself in this beef that had nothing to do with her. Because what this helped me to learn was who I didn't need around me. Okay. It helped me to basically clean out and get rid of just all that energy and all of those people that I don't need in my life. And honestly, I will tell y'all, I have been sleeping more, I have been resting more, I have been doing okay, and I would not go back in time if I could. Okay, so we're not going to pretend that that this stuff is not going on, because I wouldn't go against Ben's, right? Because I would not lie on Ben's and side with a liar and try to line Ben's. That's what's really going on. So here's my thing. Whenever you try to bring it to something else, I'm going to bring it right back around full circle to why we're here. We're here because Ben's was lied on. Until that is corrected, I don't want to talk about anything else. Until you can explain why you felt the need to lie on her, or what misunderstanding you had, or whatever, that's what I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about story time. Now, speaking of story time, and I will drop, let me drop the link also, because while I'm telling story time, somebody might feel some type of way, get triggered. Maybe they want to hit a link or something. I want to make sure the link is available to them. Okay. So let's go with story time. So I heard yesterday that they got into story time with BBW and TC. For me, I feel like when you're in the middle of, I guess they want to call this war, but really they're at war with themselves, you want to bring other people into it. And what I don't want to do is bring other people into this, because my folks already got their private text messages put out here to the public. My people already got their phone numbers basically doxed to strangers for no reason other than the fact that they felt comfortable enough to be in a group chat with me, right? So I felt like they're getting penalized for something that has nothing to do with them. So for me, a lot of times when I say stuff or do stuff, I'm very intentional and I'm very careful at the same time, because what I don't want to do really is bring other people into this and look like the punk ass bitches that them other two are, where it's always so-and-so, didn't you hear this? Ooh, Dumber, didn't she say that? The dumbest, back me up on this. Not doing that, right? So while they were busy doing story time, which obviously didn't work out for you that well, because BBW is in my chat, and I don't think she's in my chat to cuss me out. I'm not for sure, but I dropped the link. So if she wants to cuss me out, she's more than welcome to come up here and do it. Hey, DC Purple Diva. So now, if we're going to do story times, why don't you tell your own stories? So I put this up. Let's play a little trivia today, okay? You guys can get pencil and paper out if you would like to, because I have a feeling that we probably will have to come back and revisit this story, okay? Okay, so I'm going to give people an opportunity, because they claim that, you know, this is affecting other people and all this other stuff, but Dumber literally inserted herself into this shit, and it had nothing to do with her. She could have been gigging, doing whatever the fuck she needed to do, but she put herself dead smack in the middle of this bullshit. So since you up in the middle of it, oh, thank you, Princess. Since you put yourself dead smack in the middle of it or whatever, let's go. BBW says, I would never, Shelly, cuss you out, We never had them problems and never will. That's correct. Yes, she is. She's a true OG. Okay. And when you a true OG, you know how to operate. Okay. So we're gonna play trivia, right? And I told you have Dumb and Dumber, Frickin' Frack, Woundless, and Worthless Mother, right? So trivia. Who was it? Because they telling stories now. Who was it that told me, or I'm sorry, who asked me for another content creator's address? Because they live in Shreveport. And they said this other content creator lived near them. And they said, can you send me some information? Do you have any information on her you could send me, like her address? Because I want to go pull up on her and see what's really going on. I feel like that's a story to tell. This other shit, those aren't stories to tell. Like I had to show y'all before, what's a receipt and what's not a receipt, right? Now, since people think this is a key and a car, let me go ahead and bring y'all back to this one. Remember, I was telling y'all receipts versus no receipts, okay? So, Dumb and Dumber, which one do you think asked me for another content creator's address so they could go and pull up? By the way, just before anything gets started, I gave them zero information, zero addresses, zero location, zero of nothing. But see, they didn't bother to tell that story, right? But they're telling all of these other stories. Maybe they should write a Dear Yaya letter. Ain't that's what they out here doing now? Huh? I'm just saying, okay? Now, the next one. Who told me out of Dumb and Dumber, which one said that they tolerate a down low content creator and that they have no access to them? That the down low person has no access to them. They have completely cut this person off, even though this person is still in their motherfucking chat, still woo banging out here for them, lying on people for them. But I was told they don't fuck with this person at all. You know, the down low person. See, that's a story time. If you want to tell something, you should tell that. Okay. Here we go with another story time. I usually do things in 1, 3s, or 10, but I think today maybe I do it like in 4. Okay. So let me give y'all another one. This is the third one. Dumb and Dumber. Who told me that their son lives near Megabus? And how if I gave her $40, she would go and get her son to film Megabus's place of living. But these are the same person that sits on YouTube and says, keep it on YouTube. Keep it on YouTube. Is that keeping it on YouTube? Now, mind you, I didn't send the $40. I didn't need nobody to ride through or anything like that. But it was offered. So I'm unimpressed when people are out here trying to make up with people that they've been beefing with. Because let me tell y'all, I'm here to make up with no motherfucking body. I know people want to do round table talks and all that other kind of bullshit. Yeah, $40 is cheap, princess. But you know, yeah, so that's a story to tell. And y'all know when I start putting stuff on my life and on my kids' life, y'all already know I'm over here. I ain't playing and I ain't joking. Okay, at all. Okay. These are real stories. I didn't just pull these out the air. Okay. Rico, you said you psychic. Okay, well then you already know who, what, when, and where. Okay, so that was also offered. Okay. So then we got Dumb and Dumber. Which one told me that their Judy is male identified and goofy, and that you can't pay any attention to anything that she says because she's the type of woman that's submissive to men because she comes from the manosphere and she doesn't take her serious. And they do these dumb YouTube relationships for clicks and views. Oh, okay. So I feel like this. All the people that you want to talk to in the back chat and in the when the live comes to an end and all of this other shit, you gotta get with this person. Hey, so and so, ooh, call me. I gotta talk to you. I gotta tell you what's going on. All of those people, I damn sure hope they have a wrench at your platform. And if they don't have a wrench, I say give them a wrench, especially nobody. Okay. Now, everybody knows who nobody is. Why are you bringing this Heat's name in here, Christopher? Nobody's talking about this Heat. This ain't got nothing to do with this Heat. We talking about Dumb and Dumber. That kind of like threw me off. So if you want to tell stories, these are some stories that you could tell. And then when you try to pull somebody to the side and tell them something about me, but did you tell them your issue that you have with them? Did you tell them that you have an issue with them because you were dating somebody named Power? I think that was the name, Power, that formerly used to be with TSCC. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't even know anybody that used to be with TSCC with a name like Powder or Power. I think that's the name. Let me see if I can call somebody, if I can get in contact with anybody that used to be in TSCC. Or if you used to be in TSCC, can you drop down and let me see if I can ask you a question right quick. But hold on, let me see if I got this person number in my phone. Okay. Oh, yeah, hold on. What? Okay, hold up. Let me try this other number. Hold on, let me mute right quick because I don't want nobody to be on audio yet. Okay, so I wasn't able to get that person. So let me send them a text to call me when they get a chance. Yes, Power, Powder, or some motherfucking body. And basically, you said that your relationship was destroyed because, and I don't want to keep bringing up the person's name, but I mean, I'm talking about TC because you did bring her name up or you brought her up to me or whatever. But why didn't you talk to TC about that instead of talking about some other bullshit? You should have told her what issues you had with her and how she was, according to you, calling your old girlfriend or calling your girlfriend behind the scenes and fucking up your relationship. You can start with that. And that's why your relationship came to an end. If she wasn't around, what's up, BL? That y'all have still been together. Okay. So, Dumber does not know how to just sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up and speak when spoken to. Okay. Always jumping up to get beat the fuck down, okay? Let me tell you something. You got to look at Floyd Mayweather, right? Floyd Mayweather is undefeated. You know why? Because he takes his belts, he takes his money, and he dips, okay? So, yes, that TC. So I'm similar. I'm Mayweather, okay? You all got that motherfucking L when you try to make that lie up on Benz. So you're going to have to hold that motherfucking L, and you're never going to be able to turn that around into a win for yourself until you face what you did and acknowledge it and either say, you know what, I was wrong, or I said what I said and I'm going to stick to it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to deal with. You don't need to be worried about me. You got problems of your own. She power forward. I don't know who I don't know who that person is. Now that person may have another name. I don't know, but I'm not into the person power. Even if somebody tells you something and sends you this video, I'm not coming after you. I don't personally know you. I don't have beef with you. I'm not trying to have beef with you. That's why, like I said, I really don't want to be bringing a whole bunch of people's names into stuff. But I just think it's just crazy that somebody's creating a list of people that they want to go to and tell these people's stories. So why not tell your own stories? You got the story about the address you wanted in Shreveport, the address you wanted out there in Atlanta because your son lived right down the street, okay? And you wanted $40 for gas for that. You got the down low brother and the chick from the Manosphere. Those are 4 things that you could go ahead and work on and not worry about motherfucking me, okay? Now, here's my thing. If I beef with somebody, it's always pretty much a one and a done, right? So when I did my video, I think it was like 8 days ago or something like that, I literally gave both of these people a tap on the hand. I gave them a little tap. You out of place. Just a little tap. You're out of line. And I went on about my business. Went on to enjoy myself. But it's so weird to me that a person who claims they're married, okay, and this is their first year of marriage, and they've been married for, according to them, let's see, that would be 1 month, less than 2 months. Less than 2 months of marriage, and on Valentine's Day, you did 2 lives and was on how many platforms? And then you was in members only, and you a newlywed? Oh my goodness. See, if you spent as much time worrying about me to worry about your man, then you probably could have got a ring from him and not a ring you had to buy yourself. And you probably could have got a motherfucker to marry you. But if you're going to spend all your time worrying about another woman, I can see why you don't have nobody. I get it. Then we have this other one. Now, I'm just wondering if Dumber, because you are the dumbest out of the group. You are the fucking dumbest. Okay? I used to think that dumb was smart. But I see now dumb is stupid as fuck too. But she's not as dumb because, number one, she's letting Dumber do all the motherfucking talking, okay? She's letting Dumber do all the... Yeah. Or Dumber has enough sense to not include Dumber in it when she does her behind the scenes. Catch. Catch that bitch. I know you just picked it the fuck up. Okay? So anyway, Dumber is so fucking dumb that this shit had nothing to do with her at all. And then if she spent some time doing some gigs instead of trying to write down a list of people to come after me, she probably wouldn't have to be out here asking for fucking money for a bucket of goddamn chicken. You see what I mean? If you handle your business and worry about grinding, hustling, and if you think that you're going to hustle off my back, because see, I'm not going to forget what you said about, and I hate to bring somebody else into this, but I'm just going to say misunderstood. You said you were going to grow your channel off of her, and that you were going to build up your beefing channel to 1,000 subscribers off the back of misunderstood. Misunderstood is not going, ain't paying you no attention because she said you only get like 19 views or whatever. And I even told her the other night, I said, it's good that you're ignoring her. Don't pay that shit no attention. Keep doing you, right? So because Misunderstood is not beefing with you and going back and forth with you, you figure, okay, I'm going to go over here to the motherfucking OG and I'm going to beef with the motherfucking OG. Bitch, you don't know your motherfucking place? Bitch, go fucking fight with the motherfucking help, bitch. You're not supposed to be talking to me or trying to fight with me. Okay? So you think that we're gonna go back and forth? It's not gonna happen. It may be 8 or 9 more days before I come back on here and do a live. And when I do, it still might not have a motherfucking thing to do with y'all. Okay? At all. Because instead of y'all sitting together behind the scenes trying to figure out how y'all can avoid fucking evictions, something that you both had to deal with, Dumb and Dumber, okay? That's what y'all should be trying to fix your fucking credit report. That's what you should be going to war with, your credit report, your living situation. Both of you is goddamn moving every 2 fucking seconds. Go to war with that, having some type of stable place to lay your goddamn head. That's what I want you to go to war with. Because see, you're warring with the wrong shit and it's showing. It shows in your face. It shows in your, listen, when you sit there and you stress, you see a lot of women that's bald-headed and you wonder why. A lot of times it is fucking stress. And sometimes it's just God punishing them and giving them bad luck and a couple strands of motherfucking hair. Okay? If you want to go to war with somebody, go to war with your goddamn scalp and figure out why your motherfucking hair is not growing in the middle and the motherfucking sides. Why the fuck are you 40-some years old woman and you rocking a motherfucking George Jefferson? Okay? Far Marshal Bill? Why are you rocking a George Jefferson? Okay? That style is called George Jefferson because it only worked for George Jefferson. He was the only one that could rock that motherfucking look, okay? Bitch, you can't. You look crazy with that motherfucking shit. And let me tell you something. If I ever needed to go to war, dummy, I'd rather have you on my motherfucking team, bitch, because them motherfucking buckshots in the back of your motherfucking head, if you put them motherfuckers into a 9mm, bitch, everybody be dead. Everybody will be motherfucking dead, bitch. Okay? See, all this time y'all on the phone off some dumb shit, you should have been asking me, girl, what can I do? Can I use some rice water? Actually, I've never used rice water in my hair, but I heard that it works in miracles. Okay? Bitch, take it, run with it, try to do something with it, girl. Okay? Because the George Jefferson ain't giving. Now, to the other one, and my thing is this, I should also look at it, never trust a motherfucker that spends more time on their motherfucking, that spends more time on a motherfucking wig than they do with their own hair. Okay, so somebody just sent me a text message. Who is Bulldog X Power? I asked this before y'all did. Child, I don't know. Child, so this is something from Lipstick Alley. I don't read Lipstick Alley, so I don't need to know nothing that they talking about. Yes, girl, the buckshots on the back of her motherfucking head could kill all of us. Motherfucking China been trying to kill motherfucking take us out in the US. All they need to do is get some of them buckshots at the back of that motherfucking head, child, and put them motherfuckers in any goddamn thing, and everybody's gonna fucking die. Okay, so that's what you need to concern yourself with. And when you are a mother and you're not even woman enough to raise your own motherfucking kids, bitch, you can't tell me a motherfucking thing. You can't tell me a fuck ass thing. I don't give a fuck what you say about mine. I raised mine. I birthed mine. I took care of mine. And even as adults, it ain't nothing they could ever ask me for that they could not fucking get. Because hook or crook, bitch, I would get it and have it for them. Okay? So at the end of the day, now me, child, I heard we was best friends. Okay. One, I heard we was best friends, and then I heard that just something else. But you're here, and it's good to see you. Shout out to the Mink Mob in the motherfucking pink squad. Oh, child, story time. Here's another story time. There was a content creator that was going through something, right? So on their live, they were really in an emotional state, right? Like really upset. So I hit the link or whatever. And I was like, basically just trying to calm them down. And then I think, I don't want to lie, but I think I said something to the fact of, shut this down, because when you get emotional like that, sometimes it's just not good to be on live and stuff like that, because people thrive off of wanting to see you broken or broke down or whatever, right? So anyway, I came up on the link or whatever, even though me and this person, we had some issues or whatever in the past or whatever, and we still may have some issues because I heard her name lined up in this stuff too or whatever, so I don't know. But anyway, I went up there. And then Dumber or Dumber, one of them people joined in, and they were basically, they stayed up there for a little while, and then they left. They left and then hit me up and told me that they was glad that I stayed up there with the person, because there was no way that they was going to stay and listen to them lies about the person being attacked. But now you all up in that person's face. But you out here telling story times. Why don't you go tell that story? Why don't you go tell that motherfucking story? And could you imagine that I truly believe, and I've always said this to y'all, I don't celebrate holidays because I just don't. It's not even so much of a religion thing. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me, right? I feel like if you're doing what you need to do for whoever you're with, whether it be your children, your husband, your wife, your mother, or whoever, then you don't have to get crazy on these days that come up, right? But could you imagine that Valentine's Day, you on live all goddamn day, but you barely 2 months so-called married, right? Then this is the weekend of Valentine's Day, right? Or the weekend after Valentine's Day, or however you want to put it. Most people took this weekend or either last weekend, and they extend their Valentine's Day out to that. So maybe if you were doing that and taking care of your man, you might have one. But I really, truly think that she did this because I'm going to be in Florida next month. And I think she did this because she didn't want to meet up with me. But that's all she had to that's all she had to say is, I don't want to meet up. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't figure out, I'm like, why the hell does this girl don't want to stand? She never wants to fucking stand. Bree keeps on telling her to stand, and she still ain't standing. And then she did a half fake stand where she pulled herself up against the damn computer stand and threw her foot out there. And I was like, oh my God, that shit was looking so bad. But I was cool with her at the time. So I didn't really want to tell her, like, girl, you looking stupid as fuck doing what you doing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if she figured that the Ozempic, by the time I come, wouldn't make her lose enough weight or whatever the fuck she was trying to get around. I do not know. But actually, I really don't care how big somebody is or how small somebody is or none of that shit. Because if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I don't care if you skinny, big, short, tall, or whatever, light, dark. None of that shit really matters to me. Okay. But I'm thinking that that's, you know, what the situation was. And now here at the end of the day, people are like, oh, I'm tired of hearing about Benz in the pictures. Let's move on to something else. No, let's not. Because at the end of the day, no disrespect to anybody else, but ain't nobody tired of hearing about what's up, Pam? What's up, Kilolo? Nobody's tired of hearing about Misunderstood and Don Cato. I'm tired of hearing about them. We've been hearing about them for like 2-3 years now, but they still active with that, right? So I'm gonna still be active with these motherfucking pictures. Now, the last person that they put on this fucking so-called hit list or whatever that they're gonna reach out to about me. How the hell are you gonna reach out to somebody about me that I haven't spoken to? And let me see, what, like three years, or is it 4 years now? I feel like it's been probably like 4 years now that I haven't spoke to this person, and I will never speak to this person. I will never feature this person over here. Never, ever, never, ever. So I hope that you reach out to that person, because they're just as thirsty as you, bitch. If you put their views together, bitch, with your motherfucking views, and you put that motherfucker together, bitch, y'all will go viral with like 35 fucking views, because this bitch will be live for 20 motherfucking hours and won't even have 100 goddamn views. And then we got Dumber that be over there woo banging every 2 motherfucking seconds and fighting with people who haven't done a motherfucking thing to her. You know what I'm saying? But because she's trying to swing for somebody else who don't like her, make it make sense. So if the two of them get together, they could possibly get 50 views, maybe, if they collaborate together. What the fuck am I going? What? How would I benefit? I won't. I can't, and I will not. Now, also, child, 35 views, girl. Sometimes 20 views on a 20-hour live. Make that shit make sense. If I was live for 20 hours with less than 100 views, I would have to delete that fucking live, because I wouldn't want nobody to motherfucking know about it. Delete. That is the best part. And that's why I'm over here and I'm so content. Because see, this is the thing. When you try to form a team with somebody and you're trying to get together with somebody for the wrong reasons, it's never going to work out. Now, I heard what Bree has said on her live about people try to get together with other people because they didn't like her and this and that. Honestly, that had nothing to do with me befriending this other person at all. You know, and actually, I even asked them, like, what did she do to you? Like, why y'all beefing? Like, why you can't make up? Or what's the issue? And all she kept saying was all this stuff that Bree was doing to her behind the scenes, and how Bree's always behind the scenes doing stuff to people. But see, what I learned is when you have people who constantly accuse people of doing stuff, it's called projection. And the reason why they're accusing people of doing it is because that's what they do. They make up fake accounts and troll you behind the scenes. They talk shit about you behind the scenes. All the stuff that they say, that's what they motherfucking do. But yeah, she told me she had never did anything to Bree, and Bree did all this stuff to her. But see, whenever she accuses somebody of something, she never has a receipt for it. But it's always she knows, or somebody told her, or she can't say anything because she can't give up the person who told her. Listen, this is how I feel, and I want y'all to hear this. Don't tell me a motherfucking thing that I can't then say that you told me when I need to say it if I'm pulling out a so-called receipt. Because what you not want to do is leave me holding a motherfucking bag and have me out here looking motherfucking crazy and goddamn stupid. Oh, there's Brianna. Yeah, you, Brianna. So so yeah, that was not there was never any me hooking up with her because of Brianna or this or that or whatever. And even now, like I was in the bushes, I think it was yesterday, and I was listening to Pizarro because this was after. Oh, let me say this while I was here too, baby. Lady Snoop, your live put me to sleep, girl. Your live put me to fucking sleep. I was over there because I got a call that my name was brought up, right? And of course, my name was brought up over there on that live. So I dropped down and then I had to subscribe because it's subscribers only, whatever. So I subscribed or whatever to comment. But I ain't gonna lie, and I don't have no beef with you, Lady Snoop, but I took my subscription back after that live because I felt like that live was clickbait. I felt like, the title was saying hot tea or hot seat, and all I was getting was like stale, cold. It wasn't giving anything. So I'm like, shit, if this is supposed to be like some major tea or whatever, it's really not, then what the hell am I going to subscribe to hear the regular shit for? So I just unsubscribed because I ain't gonna lie, girl, it was a hot mess. And you were just talking in circles and riddles and rhymes. And I was just like, oh my goodness, right? So I had typed in the chat and I said, Pizarro, are you or Bree going live after this? Because I wanted to hear a breakdown from somebody else on what they thought about that live or whatever. So Pizarro said she was going to go live. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to finish listening to this until it ends. And then I'm going to go over to Pizarro's. Well, honey, when I opened my eyes and woke up, Lady Snoop's live was over and done. Okay. And the computer was looking at me. And I started looking at the computer. And then I went over to Pizarro's and her live was over. Okay. And I'm like, damn. So I'll just say I wish that I could get back the time that I spent at that live because I absolutely got nothing out of that live. Nothing. I just want to say that. The tea came from a deep freezer. I believe it did. That motherfucker was like them, the little popsicles that got where you can break it in the middle or pull it, bite the plastic from the side. It was giving some shit like that. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was really terrible. It really was. Now I don't know how the situation went over there with her and Oh Girl, because I did not go and watch it. So I don't know if that went good, bad, or in between. I said I was going to check Misunderstood's recap of it and just see what did she think about it. But I'll check that out probably after this or whatever. But yeah, it's really not. It's not given, and even with this, it's given. I don't have shit better to do. Because I literally been sitting over here minding my fucking business. And like I said, if I was to go to war, it would be a type of war that you really don't want. Because when I go to war, I don't give a fuck about casualties or nobody at all. But because so many other people are kind of connected, I just kind of let it go. I went on about my business. I took my motherfucking belt and I went on about my motherfucking business, okay? I'm not going to earn anything off of fighting with Dumber, especially Dumber, because she can't even get shit more than 50 people max in her live, okay? So I'm definitely not going to benefit off of beefing with her. And them 50 be over there. That's when Dumber is over there with her, okay? So I'm not going to benefit. And then the whole story of everybody is jealous of Dumb when actually nobody's jealous of her. You know what I'm saying? One thing I did learn is that some makeup, some lipstick, and a goddamn wig really can make a huge, huge difference. Oh, yes. Huge difference. Okay. So, and we got Grown Folks TV up in here. Good morning. Good morning. And I know people were saying that I was exaggerating about the phone numbers and shit like that. But if I was exaggerating, tell me how the hell grown folks was able to call me. How was he able to call me on my phone? He was able to call me because the numbers was being sprayed all over YouTube. And I'm okay with that. I got too many doctors and stuff. So I can't be doing no number change. I just can't. I can't do it. Some filters, child. Yeah, the filters and all that other shit, right? So instead of worrying about me, worry about yourself. Instead of going to war, trying to go to war with me, go to war with trying to restore a relationship with your daughter. Because if I had a daughter that doesn't speak to me, doesn't have a relationship with me, I would be so fixated on trying to patch that up, trying to make that work. I'm not going to be worried about YouTube, strangers, and all this other stuff. I'm not going to do that when I have a daughter that wants nothing to do with me. Okay? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, it's just a headache. I'm sure she did. So I'm not really tripping off the number thing. Half the time, I'm not even looking at my phone, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And then I had somebody, I ain't gonna say no names, but I had somebody tell me, they was like, look, now I understand why you're so, like, I don't know if you want to say paranoid or whatever, why you don't like to get close to people because of shit like this. And I was like, yeah, people have done shit like this so many times that this is what I kind of expect for people to do. So I'm not gonna waste my time having people too close to me, because this is what it gives. Now, I did hear that 313 was on the list, but I didn't really get a good understanding on what that was all about, because I know for fuck sure I ain't never said a goddamn thing about her to Dumb or Dumber. So I'm like, maybe they about to pull something out their ass again. But you know, I just feel like anybody who, this is how I feel, honestly. Anybody who feels some type of way about what they're saying, feel some type of way, do something about it, and just get the fuck out of my face and just don't even look back. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, if you good with me, I'm good with you. We good, and I'm moving forward. And that's it, and that's all. I will not make these people the topic of my life every fucking day. Absolutely not. Okay? Absolutely not. When you got people, hey TC, when you got people who don't have a good relationship with their kid's father, claim he ain't doing this and he ain't doing that, or whatever, that you need to work on that. You need to focus your ass on that shit. You need to work that out. Because I can call my ex-husband right fucking now, and he gonna pick up. Not only is he gonna pick up, if I tell him right now I need him this second, married or not, guess what? He's on the motherfucking way. You know why? Because we're still family at the end of the day. We are still family. So I'm not surprised that you got no relationship with your daughter, bad relationship with the kid's father. It's because of you. It's because of you. And I'm starting to really think that Dumber is really the common denominator. I was thinking that it was old girl that was really the problem person. But I'm starting to really think that Dumber is leading this. And I don't know if Dumb is letting Dumber set herself up, but you out here looking real bad and real stupid. You out here looking real damn dumb. Wait, did she go live again? Did she go live again, or are you talking about yesterday? Because even with that, honestly, when that shit was said, I was like, are you sure? And she's like, yes, you know? And I'm like, wow. And if you notice, I never spoke on anything about them because me and TC never had any problems. You know, I try to be the peacemaker, if anything. Oh, right now. Okay. Okay. So she and her feelings. Instead of going live, you should be trying to spend some time with your motherfucking so-called husband. And then you have the girl in the Mo3 sector that then did like 3-4 videos, and they refuse to acknowledge the girl, right? But they continue to keep acknowledging me that's been ignoring the fuck out of them. So do I need to invite her over here to my channel and let her be heard, since the only thing that they hear is what comes over here on my channel? What do y'all think? Should I go and invite the girl over? Press 1 if I should invite the girl over and let her come over here. Because she said she got the grandmama and the mama. Okay? I don't know what file she got or where she got that file from. Okay? So, or do y'all say 2 and just misery loves company and let them bitches continue to be miserable? Oh, everybody's saying 1. You like her? Okay. They really are. That's what they do. They figure if they start doing and saying all this other shit, we'll forget that Benz was lied on. Did they try to set Benz up? Okay. Mo said don't get in that. Mo is my voice of reason. Mo is the voice of reason, honey. Okay. So, yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. And then also, too, this is what I'm thinking. She went live while I was live because the name of her game is let me go drain her motherfucking, let me go drain her chat. You know what I'm saying? Which I really wasn't going to stay on here long any motherfucking way. But I could stay on here, you know what I'm saying? Just cause. Because I'm not really worried about it. Because like I said, who is for me is going to be for me. Matter of fact, Benz, if you can come up, could you come up? Because I do have a question that I want to ask you. Because like I said, everything it seems like it revolves back around to Benz. So I don't really know what that's all about. It's really strange. What was in the package? What package? What package y'all talking about? Yeah, I mean, I can sit here and oh, the unboxing with Joanna. Girl, you know what happened? Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. What happened is what real married people do. You know, that's all that happened. I look a hot mess right now, though. I could unbox it for y'all right now, but I promise I will do it though. I could. But yeah, see, the thing is when you don't do what people want you to do, that's when they have a problem with you. So any person who wasn't willing to go off of her no receipts and storytelling, she got mad with them and said, oh, they took my side. No, they didn't take my side. They just went with the receipts. Now you have other people who are saying, hey, I don't give a fuck what Shelly did or didn't say. I fuck with Shelly, so go the fuck on with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now I guess they mad about that. Oh, okay, somebody let me know the person's name is Power. So yeah, I don't know Power. I don't know if Power has a different name. I don't know if they have a different name because I never, to be honest, I ain't never know nobody in TSC. Oh my God, I did not even think about that. Hold on. Let me ask this person. I forgot I know another person who used to be TSCC. Let me ask this person. You said you good over here. I mean, people want to act grimy. I can get grimy too. I can get on the phone with Michael. I mean, I can do all kind of stuff if I really want to do it. I just don't think you're worth it. And I guarantee you, she over there all animated and out of all okay, they didn't answer. All animated and extra. I don't have to do that. I don't gotta be extra. I don't have to be animated. I don't need no motherfucking remote. I don't need no motherfucking pills before I go live in order to go live. Cause ho, you acting like I don't remember how motherfucking frazzled your ass used to be, girl. You used to be on the brink of motherfucking jumping off the goddamn bridge, okay? And I had to calm you down and reassure you, okay, honey? So you could never, because I know you. You see what I'm saying? You know, cooling. This is what I will say. That person's daughter is a grown adult, right? And clearly they're under the same roof. So clearly she knows what her mother's doing. She knows that her mother started this. She knows that her mother is keeping up with this. Hold on. Powder. Hold up, y'all. Yes, Power. She came on that girl's live stream a couple of times way back. Did she cam up or no? Was it just an avatar or did she come on camera? Because I promise you, I have never heard of this Power person other than through her. It's, maybe the person was just affiliated with TSCC. Maybe the person wasn't even in TSCC. Because actually, if the person was in TSCC, wouldn't Brianna know them? Wouldn't Brianna know who Power is? Shouldn't Bayless know who Power is? Shouldn't Chopper know who Power is? You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even like I'm pressed to know, but I mean, you said you're trying to work that relationship out. But then you said that she stole all your stuff. You sense that, oops. Oh, okay, you think she showed herself. Okay. Well, that's the one she wants to rekindle her relationship. Because she said she met them on YouTube. And I was like, oh, wow, you know. And to be honest, I think the one that's pretending that she got married, whomever that person is that's in the background or whatever, I think that person's off of YouTube as well, because she was getting so offended when I kept on talking about people being desperate when they have to date somebody off of YouTube. And I still stand on that. If you got to be paying somebody to fuck you and paying somebody to fly to come see you and all that other crazy shit, you in bad shape. Oh, okay. I thought I put the link. Hold on. I thought I put it there. Okay, here we go. But yeah, I'm just sensing that a motherfucker's real miserable, and I already know that clearly your Zoloft is not Zolofting, and you're not stable. Y'all keep talking about I'm manic, but y'all are behaving manic because I'm over here minding my business. I'm here because I was brought the fuck up. But since we here, oh, you don't know nobody named Power? You know, Brianna, honestly, I'm almost thinking she might be lying about the person used to be in TSCC. Or the person could have just told her that they used to be in TSCC for some type of clout or something. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that they was really there. Hey, soul sister. Yes, the doctor need to recall. They didn't got a bad batch of that motherfucking shit. They need to turn that Zoloft in and go get some goddamn Prozac, okay? That's what they need to do. I don't think she had. I heard people talking about her working or having a job or whatever. But I promise you, I don't think she has a job because she has too much time on her motherfucking hands. Even if you got that much time to be on the internet all day. Hey, sis.
Hey, how you doing, sis? What's going on, Shelly?
I am doing wonderful.
Everything,
I know
everything actually,
my
right?
voice sounds up
Shit, what the
messed up
hell?
because I think I think I've been trying to like catch a cold ever since we had like that snow. I don't know if y'all had got
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
The snow and everything.
Snow,
My
everything, yeah, all
allergies
that
all
stuff.
fucked up.
Yep, that too. Listen, I just wanted to, all these things just everything just gets out of order, out of proportion. People just want to start talking about things and deflecting from themselves. I'm gonna be going live on Just Krista's channel, and we'll be discussing some things in reference to, just clarifying a lot of different things. Okay,
Okay.
basically, one and done is just clarifying. It's I don't even understand why we're here. Here's the thing.
I know why we're here. Ben's was lied on. I'm gonna keep reminding everybody why we're here. Ben's was
Okay,
lied on. Something so
right.
small is why
As
we're
to
here.
and it's something that's so small as to someone saying they apologize. Like they keep trying to say everybody else should apologize, but they should apologize themselves. But the bottom line is, I'm gonna say this one and done. Me and my baby have our own channel, and we're doing some other things. This is not what I'm doing. I do my HBCU stuff. Y'all know I talk about it every now and then. That is it, and that is all. Now, there's some things I hear on in somebody else's live that they're talking about some crazy crap that happened about 5 or 6 years ago. That happened 5 or 6 years ago. I was playing all that kind of stuff. We'll go into it a little bit, but that it's just what people don't even know how to take a joke, and that's all it is. So don't think I'm in there trying to pay for somebody's penis. As much penis as I could get for free, I'm never gonna pay for penis at all.
Like, what are you talking about?
Hello, Shelly and TC and everybody in the chat. And
Don't worry.
TC, I have your back on that because we talked about that plenty times on my panel when you was playing around
Right, I was just playing
concerning
around.
Dusty. Yeah, and I was there
Right.
when the thing happened. Yes.
Thank you, Sheila.
I know. I think I
Come
know what
on
you're
now.
talking about
And
now. Okay,
that's
yeah, I know what you're talking about because that person did say that you was basically like tricking, like it ain't tricking if you got it with that person or whatever. And I was like,
I
what?
was playing with him. Ain't nobody trying to get nobody. He ain't got enough. He's Dusty, just like his name is Dusty. Ain't nobody trying to get with him. Ain't nobody
Oh no, not
nobody want him.
Dusty. I'm sorry that I wasn't even talking about him. Hold on, let me
Official is Dusty. Same
yeah,
thing.
I know. Yeah, I know he is. Hold on. And I will also say this too. I've told everybody this. My number, first of all, it's already been put out there on YouTube, so nobody can say they don't know my number or they don't know how to get in contact with me. But my number has been the same since I left Jamaica. Like when I left Jamaica for good and came back here, I've had the same number. So if anybody hears something or they feel some type of way, they can reach out to me. We can have a conversation. But what I'm not going to do is entertain these bitches on no goddamn YouTube with no YouTube nonsense. Okay. Now, my thought is this: if people are talking about you and some stuff from 5-6 years ago, to me it feels like this is just my opinion. It feels to me that it is retaliation because you and my sister didn't decide to go off on me, cuss me out, or whatever. Had y'all been like, you know what? Ooh, Shelly's low down, dirty, this, that, da, 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 da. If y'all was willing to cuss me the fuck out, we wouldn't be hearing about none of this shit. Okay? Everybody would be good. But because you didn't do that, then it's a problem. And that's really what it is. It comes down to Benz was lied on And instead of just saying, okay, I misspoke, or I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, or I was playing a guessing game, or what the fuck ever. Now it gets to all this, okay, let me try to destroy relationships. Let me conquer and divide. Conquer and divide ain't working out in my favor right now. That's not working out. What can I do? I'm so frazzled. So now let me beef with TC about some shit from yesteryears and deflect, and people will forget that I'm a fucking liar and that I claim I had all of these fucking receipts, and really I don't have none. That's what this is all about. I will never tell you to not defend yourself or to not speak with whatever is on your mind. But what I am telling you is that all of this is just to get a deflection going on so that nobody will remember why we are here. And we are here because of Benz. I'm not saying that me and Benz are the best of friends or anything like that. But what I will say, and what it did teach me, is that sometimes you cannot be worried or thinking that it's a person far away from you just trying to line you up. Sometimes it's the fucking people you got right beside you just trying to line you the fuck up. You see what I'm saying?
Say it, Shelly.
I learned from this. So sometimes we have to not be so paranoid about the person is way over there. So going forward, all I really want to do is be able to collaborate with other content creators and keep it on business and less on friendship stuff, because I don't trust any motherfucking body. I don't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? And all of this shit, I don't have time for this. Like, keep going through this over and over again. It's crazy, you know? But I won't tell you to not defend yourself or whatever, but I want you to remember that we are here because a lie was told on Benz. I don't want you to take this shit personal and to think that people really feel this way or that way about you, because this really ain't got shit to do with you, TC. This has everything to do with fucking Benz, okay? I'm telling you. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with BBW. You know, you guys didn't go, and that's the problem. Was when and I hate to bring up his name, but I'm gonna say when Pastor didn't go with it, it was suddenly I seen him do a video and saying, "Go ahead and spill my tea," and I'm like, wait a minute, if you rock with this man, you done been at his house and every fucking thing, you done did all of this shit, and then suddenly now you want to expose something. That's because that's who you are, and you wanted to do it anyway. You was looking for a reason to try to do whatever it is. But like I said, whatever it is that y'all want to do, all the people you got to your list, add 15 more motherfuckers to the list, because anybody that wants to not deal with me and deal with y'all, I'm going to thank God for that, because that's one less person that I don't have to be bothered with.
Amen. And I just wanted to, if somebody could, I know they have been doing it, but if you can just put Just Krista's link, because I'll be going live.
Oh yeah, they dropping
my
it back
baby.
to back. Did you see what I put in the back chat? That's what I was talking about. Because
okay, hold on, I had to.
Oh, okay, you never had saw it.
Yeah, life is life, and y'all got to get some tires. So I had to got to take care of life responsibilities. Not worry about
you don't have to be sending out cash app requests from content creators that's on here just trying to make it like everybody
Shelly.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Anybody that if you see giving money, well, so anyway, I'll be discussing some things, and they've been dropping the link.
Thank you. What do you know what time it'll be?
Around 2:00.
2, okay. 2, all right.
2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. That's what time they're gonna be going live. So everybody could come over there and support.
And thank you for everybody that reached out. I know I've been getting the messages, but first and foremost, priorities come first. So I had to take care of my life, my responsibilities as an adult, because when we're adults and we're adulting, we take care of things first and not think about how to contrive stories about other people, because I don't have time for that. Okay. Right. So yes, but I think everybody, and I think people, even extending possible panels, channels to me as well. It doesn't go unnoticed at all. I do appreciate it. So thank you. But yes, I'll be
Yeah,
2 o'clock,
and if
2 p.m.
anything that you want to talk about over here, like the HBC, anytime I'm live and you want to come up and talk about that, I don't have a problem with that. You're more than welcome.
I
Anytime
appreciate
that I'm
that.
live and you guys are gonna go live later on in the day,
Mhm.
I know BBW has a moderator stick, or whatever,
Mhm.
and she's more than, I don't know if she knows how to drop the links now or
Hey,
not.
baby, there she is. I see you.
Yeah, does she know how to
Thank
drop
you.
the links and stuff?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because if she do, she can drop whatever links. Like even my moderators, I don't have a problem even when they drop like their Instagram stuff or whatever, like or if they have a website or whatever, or a business. Also too, with moderator of the month, okay, I know we went way past a month, but because we ended up losing quite a bit amount of moderators, I was like, well, let's just slow down, because we might want to pick somebody for a moderator of the month, and they're not even, maybe the moderator of the month don't even know that them other people ain't even here no more. You get what I'm saying? So when I talked to one of my moderators, they was like, well, all the smoke is so good, she could be moderator of the year for all I care. And I was like, yeah. I said, let's just give it some time, and maybe like March or whatever, we'll pick somebody for moderator of the month or whatever, because I do want to bless somebody. Unless all the smoke, somebody now that you want to, or you think should be moderator of the month. Mo, if you have any suggestions, or you feel like you would like to nominate somebody, moderators, subscribers to come in here. If anybody ever makes you feel good when you get here, they welcome you, make you feel wanted, you can always let me know that they did something or went out of their way, and that way I can take care of them. I appreciate that. So I always get excited when people tell me that they came over here and they were treated nicely. I like that. I love that.
So I just wanted to say that I will see you all in a couple of hours. And Sheila, thank you. There are a couple of
You're
other
welcome, TC.
people as well, who remember that segment, and I was just playing, and that was it. Yeah. But yeah, we'll talk about that as well. A
Yeah.
little
Okay.
bit.
All right.
A little bit. Right. We'll talk about it a little bit, because what I do with my goddamn money and what my time is my damn business. So it's
Jesus.
not even tea. But anyway, we'll discuss that too.
Child, the tea is coming across like that tea the Lady Snoop was giving the other day. No shade, Lady Snoop. That was not tea, girl.
It wasn't even that serious though. Like
It
really.
really what isn't. Some of this stuff is not serious.
Mm-mm.
It's contrived and it's unnecessary, and it is actually very elementary.
It really is.
So you can
It
believe it or not. It's
really,
up
really
to
is.
whatever you want to believe is your business, and your business is your business. Because I don't really care about anybody else's business, but that one that's in that chat, just Kristen, that's my business. Period.
God damn, y'all heard that now. She said that's her business.
That's my business. But
That's her
anyway,
business, not
thank you.
ease. Don't get in the middle of it.
Don't do it. Do not.
Oh, thank you, Kilolo.
Do not. All right, y'all. Thank you so much, Shelly.
Okay, thank you for coming up,
All
and I
right.
will
See
be
you later,
there at
TC.
2:00.
Okay, yes. Thanks, Sheila. I appreciate it, baby.
You're welcome, TC.
Chipper,
Right, peace.
baby, I know that you know. I know that you know this is game. And what they want is they want somebody to get all out of their body and hollering and screaming and all this other kind of shit. Go put on a goddamn pamper, get in the car, ride across the country, girl. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked the fuck up. Cause I don't. Ain't no way. And instead of having your child cry or asking her to come on here and cry or whatever, you should just cut out the bullshit, because you're keeping it up. You're the one that you started it, and you're keeping it up. And you're dead ass wrong because this had nothing to do with you. And I think Davina is correct. I think she is enamored. She's so ecstatic, like, wow, like she's a superstar. She gets 600 people in her room and all this other kind of stuff, you know. And I get it. Like a lot of people are like that. You know what I'm saying? They want to be where the numbers, where the numbers. Is that is that how pizza say the numbers? How she say it, Sheila? How pizza say the numbers? The numbers, the numbers. Something like that. You know, they want to be where the numbers is at. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? And I know what to do to get numbers and to keep numbers. But to be honest, half the time, I don't even feel like doing that shit. Now, hold up. Numbers. When she said, I trip out every time, child. But anyway, have y'all been following? And I know some of y'all probably might not go to that particular sector, but let me try to see if I have space to upload this picture. Have y'all been following this Larry Reid stuff? That's your era, Sheila. You been following that?
No, I haven't.
Girl, let me tell you. Now, Daryl Moore, which he didn't win at it with a lot of people, especially in you know, this sector or whatever like that. Hold up. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out which picture I can delete. Let me delete this one. Delete this overlay. But okay, so Daryl Moore, he showed receipts from Chase Bank, and Larry Reid was giving him $9,000 a month. And you could also get usage of a car. Now, obviously, Larry Reid is out there pimping the people at the church, and he's supposed to have a non-profit organization, but obviously he's using the non-profit organization's money for them niggas and what the fuck he wants to be out here doing with them or whatever like that. Now, remember when official King Payne and Conscious TV had got into it, the King Payne had put out all the receipts that Conscious TV had sent him. So all the private conversations and stuff like that, official King Payne knew it all because him and Conscious TV used to be close. Now, y'all know I love me some Conscious TV. That is my boo. Can't nobody tell me nothing about Conscious TV. Okay, now I know when it comes to Larry Reid, he gonna go ahead and he gonna swing for Larry Reid. Okay, he gonna go ahead and do that press promotion for Larry Reid. I know it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But when I seen that Daryl Moore was getting $9,000 a month in a car, and y'all think Conscious TV out here defending that man for free? Now tell me, if a content creator was to give you $9,000 a month in a car, are you telling me you're not gonna swing for them? Shit, he could give me
You right.
Give me four or five. I'm going at every motherfucking body. I'm going at everybody. I don't give a fuck who it is. Hey, misunderstood. I might even fight with my kids. But that would just be for play, but not for real. I would never do that. But yes, $9,000 a month. But then look at this. Bro,
I heard about. So did he came out with the receipts?
Girl. People be paying their tithes and offerings and they be going to shit like this. What pastor participates in this type of stuff? And I also think what women have to stop doing, because I was listening to the letter that they were over there reading, the Dear Yaya letter, which I think is a fake letter. If I could guess, I believe that letter came from somebody that misunderstood, said they wasn't gonna get no more money. So they just went and wrote that goddamn letter. I don't think that was no real person. I think that was the main person that plays behind the fucking scenes and in emails and shit like that and troll accounts. That's what I believe.
So you think it's a fake letter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually think Dumb and Dumber. I think they're behind it. That's what I believe. But that's just me. That's me guessing. You see how I didn't accuse and say I got receipts and proof. No, I don't have any
Mm-hmm.
proof that it's them. But to me, it seems like something grimy that she would do because she's been trying to get back like in her good graces with Misunderstood. And Misunderstood had gone over her life. So yeah, so I feel like that's the issue. So now she want to do stuff to keep her on edge or getting mad, getting angry. You know what I'm saying? Hooping and hollering.
But what would be the purpose of doing that? What would she get out of that? What's the purpose of doing that?
The purpose is to piss her off. Ooh, Chipper. We need to get into business together, boo. If they get 9,000, I know me and we could get together and we could get like probably like 30,000 a month and split it. Shit. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be able to tell me a motherfucking thing about Larry Reid. I'd be like, no, the fuck he didn't. So the letter, I'm assuming was an email because I don't think she's doing post office letters. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me. I do not know. But this is how I feel, right? Yaya she's not new to YouTube in that way, but she's a new content creator, right? She haven't even been doing content that long. I'm not saying that nobody couldn't find her or that people don't know us because, like I said, most of us, we've been recognized out in public, right? So it's small, but it's big at the same time. But I feel like if this was something that Yaya had been doing for like a year or 2 years, I would say, okay, maybe. But I mean, what is this? Dear Yaya episode, what? Number 2 or 3 or 4 or 5? Like, fuck, have you even reached 10 episodes yet? And you already? No. To me, it sounds like some shit that Dumb would do. You know, like Dumber gave her the idea and Dumb said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Freaking frack.
So you just saying it's an in-house job, an in-house letter.
Yeah. Well, basically, I just don't think it's real. I don't think for a second that it's Don Cato's sister-in-law and I hope Misunderstood you don't mind me saying what I'm saying right now. I'm not saying anything disrespectful. But I don't think it has anything I don't even think the person who sent that shit even knows him. Because this is the thing, if you're not a content creator, why do you need to be anonymous? The person don't know you. So how would your voice, how would you talking affect any fucking thing? I'm confused. You see what I'm saying?
If it's his in-law, he should recognize the voice. It's not for you.
But also, if it's his in-law, he should already know who the fuck it is even before hearing the voice. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, look.
I know that, but again,
if somebody tells me something like that, they got in contact with somebody in my family, and depending on what that person said, that my family did say or did, I'm gonna be like, that had to be my brother. Oh, or that was my cousin. My cousin said that shit. You see what I'm saying? So
you recognize them, yeah.
Even from doing the behavior, they would already know that's cousin so-and-so or sister-in-law who so-and-so. She's always into some shit. So I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. If it's not Dumb or Dumber or Frick or Frack that did it, then I think it's other content creators that's doing it to make it look like it's somebody. But there's no way in the world you could just be a new content creator like that and then suddenly everybody has just located you, found you out, knows what you're doing, writing you all this crazy shit, but they can't. They scared. They don't want nobody hear their voice and all this other kind of crazy shit. Yeah, nobody can hear their voice because it's a content creator that wrote that shit.
Okay. Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, and
That's
then they
Shelly's point of view.
yeah, that's just my opinion. And that has nothing to do with y'all or anybody else. I'm just saying that I don't think it's real. Because what's stopping that person? Why write all of that if you're not gonna back it up and hit the goddamn link and come tell your story or tell the story? If it was me, if I didn't want to come on and have my voice out there, wouldn't I be able to ask a friend to come and speak for me or talk for me, or I get them the information and they pass it on or whatever? Like, the truth just don't need that much help. When it gets all confused and complex and all that other shit, that's bullshit. Or I think it's also content creators writing it to make it seem like other content creators in the beef sector, to make them start beefing with each other. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
I understand.
if somebody was to write a letter, they could write a letter and they could write certain things, and they could say something about, like, Jamaica or this or that or whatever, and people would say, "Oh, that's got to be S. Hutchinson because she got a house in Jamaica." You see what I'm saying? So I think they're writing
Right.
enough to make it seem like it's the particular person, whomever it is that they want to piss the fuck off. But I think it's nothing but other content creators that's writing these fucking letters. That's all it is. That's what I believe anyway. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, and the person hit the link and tell the story,
Time to
I will
tell. Time to
definitely
tell.
apologize. But I don't think I'm
Time to
wrong with
tell.
this one. It don't even feel right. It don't even feel right. But and I actually agree with Kwani and what she said in the chat, because she was like, I forgot how she said it verbatim, but something like, don't ruin your platform for something or another. And I agree. Like, taking them certain kind of stories, let's say if it just ain't even worth it, ain't even worth it. So what you do for Valentine's Day?
I sit here, made me a little dinner, stayed in the house.
Okay, you ain't do
Yeah.
no listen to no music or nothing?
Yeah, I was listening, yeah, on my music and stuff and reading my word and stuff like that. But other than that, I was just home, cleaning my closet out and stuff. Yeah.
Rita, baby, I don't really celebrate holidays or celebrate birthdays and stuff like that. So I don't really have no huge plans, but I will be in Orlando the 13th of March. So it's gonna be a couple days after my birthday. So I'll be in Orlando. And then April, the next month after that, I'll be going back to Jamaica. Okay, so Orlando, March, and April, Jamaica. So if y'all want to follow me with that, make sure you follow me on TikTok, because I usually always upload like when I'm out and stuff like that. So if you're gonna follow, yeah, on TikTok, I'll put that stuff out. But yeah, other than that, I'm just blessed, honestly. I just try to keep my mental in the right frame and my health as good as I can, because as you're
That's
getting
good.
older, I know I can't afford to backtrack, get my health all tore up. So.
And this weather is funny too. I don't know, my throat been bothering me ever since I moved here. It's like, because I'm in a valley, and it's like, oh.
My throat is itchy, and I was doing this the other day. Somebody was getting aggravated with me. I was doing this. Listen, when you need to like make itch it in the way back. That's how my throat was, and it's still like that.
Yeah, but other than that, I ain't been really been home, just relaxing, enjoying, just being in my own place,
Oh, you back
instead
home
of on
now?
the road.
You back home now?
Yeah, I'm back home now, and I'm be
Okay.
home for a couple of weeks. Then I'm close down and leave again. So Then I'm going out North Carolina. I'll be down there for a couple of months.
Girl, you cannot sit still.
I know, right? That's why I said for Valentine's Day, I just wanted to, because my daughter wanted me to come back down there. And I was like, nah, I just want to stay home and rest, Just stay home and rest. Yeah.
And
Well,
I
other than
do have
that, what you
some
going
tea.
for with your channel? How you doing your channel?
Girl, I'm doing good. I'm just doing my celebrity stuff. I'm kind of sticking to my shorts. It's a challenge, but I feel like we live in the TikTok type world where people just don't want to spend all day and all types of hours. So, doing that. But then I also have to remember that there's some people who just want to come and talk with me and hang out. So I pretty much at least try to do that, even if it's just a members only. But when I do members only, we just over there talking and shooting the breeze. I ain't back there plotting and planning against no motherfucking body because it ain't that motherfucking deep. It's really not. Okay.
Stay off the WhatsApp.
Doing
The
all of
WhatsApp.
this, doing all this plotting and planning, and still ain't got no goddamn where. Thank you, all the smoke. And I do have a gift card. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post it. I just haven't figured out how I want to do that one. But I think it's gonna be either probably my Patreon or a member, and I'm gonna do the Visa, $50 Visa card.
Yeah. Well, I am gonna join Ben's jeans challenge for the grown and sexy. I'll be in my own little category for the older women. We can wear jeans too.
So. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, Shelly, if you join, you're gonna already go ahead and win, because girl, you shaped like a brick house, girl. I mean, who gonna outdo you?
See, you got jokes, Shelly.
Oh, you don't? Yeah, I don't. I've never celebrated it. I've been trying to push myself to kind of try to get out of that, just because I lost so many people, and I'm like, we really should be celebrating birthdays because so many people aren't making it to the next year. But I don't know. I don't believe in it. I even like when my kids knew from birth wasn't no Santa Claus, Easter Bunny. And they used to always get in trouble because they would go to school and tell the other kids that stuff. Santa Claus isn't real. My mother told me. But I'm just like, I just don't believe in living in a fake world, So yeah, and that's gonna be on Brenda's page. I wonder who else has entered so far. Did you tell him you was entering?
Yeah, I told him I was entering. I think some people from Brenda's side gonna be there, because it's 3 categories.
Oh, what's the 3 categories?
We got the casual, we got the sport, and then we got the night out, and they all got to be jeans. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
but if you into fashion, they're different kind of jeans, different colors and styles and stuff. So I don't even have to. I just went in my closet. I was like, okay, all right. So, yeah.
Wow. I can't join. I got too many people already obsessed with me, child. They see all these Tootsie Rolls and gunshot holes, girl. They'll never let me go. So,
Shelly, you know how much? You see how much weight I gained?
Girl, you ain't gained no weight, about 2 pounds.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I gained a lot of weight. Yeah, I gained 30 pounds.
Yeah, but the weight gain on you looks good though.
Yeah, and that's for me sitting here eating and cooking all the time. Like today, I had made some curry goat with some fried dumplings and potatoes and rice and stuff.
Girl, I cannot eat goat no more. My husband will eat it. I can't. The thought of eating goat makes me sick. And I used to eat goat, but I'm telling you, living in Jamaica, especially in Old Harbor, all them fucking goats. If I cross the street, me and the goats crossing the streets together. I used to sit and watch those goats give birth. It's the craziest.
I can't with you, Shelly.
If you see the way the goats give birth, I don't know if they just do it this way in Jamaica or what. I don't know. But the goat can be walking the fucking street, literally walking the street, and they'll just stop walking, and then bloop, 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 bloop. It's like the fucking the baby goats fall right out of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They just plop, 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 plop. And they just get up and start walking. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, the goat don't get down on the ground and like in a fetal position or cry or nothing. It's like basically they stopping at a stop sign, giving birth. I seen that shit so many times. I'm like, I cannot fucking eat goat. No, it to me, I felt like it would be like eating a dog for me.
I don't know. I just said because I can't find goat meat here. So when I went home to New York, I had just got a lot of goat meat and oxtails, and I brought it back
Oh,
home. And just
okay.
yeah, because we don't have no Jamaican restaurants here, no soul food. So I had to cook everything myself.
Yeah, I buy my husband goat, but I don't know, your princess. They was giving me dog teas, and then it was a cow. So the person that lived like in the back of where my house was, in the next little like lane down, that person had a cow, and that cow, which looked like it was underfed or whatever, that cow used to be right there just mooing and shit. And really I wasn't even really fucking with beef like that, because I'm like, oh my God. Then they had the trucks with the chickens. They used to drive down all the dead chickens. That smell would be so motherfucking funky and so grotesque. I'm like, what the fuck? But then you go to KFC and that motherfucking Jamaican KFC chicken is just giving every fucking thing, even though now they don't give you a biscuit no more with your meal. They took the biscuit away, but Jamaica has the best KFC in the world.
I heard. They said that's real chicken down there.
Yeah, and you know what?
Hmm.
This lady, she that we used to go to, not me personally, but with my friend, I used to go with her, and she would buy chickens from this lady that raised chickens. And so she would get them fresh. And she was like, I like to get mine, fresh or whatever. To me, I don't know. Once I buy it from a store and it's already cut up or whatever, I feel less bad about it, because I'm like, I put it on my mind. Once upon a time it was a whole chicken or whatever. But no, that's what she used to do. She bought a whole chicken. So, and then even in school, they had to raise an animal, and then they had to kill the animal. Like at the end of the school year, they got graded on it for agriculture. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of like a part of school. And that's why when I came back here, and my daughter had already finished school in Jamaica, and she came back here, it's like she had to do everything all over again, because a lot of the classes that she took, the US wouldn't give her credit for that, because they're not going to give credit for, killing a goddamn chicken.
Right. Right.
Religion, that was another thing. Like, religion is a part of education, and I love that part about school in Jamaica. Like, the religion is a part of education, and I think it should be like that even in US. But if a person
Well,
does,
when you do psychology, my major was psychology. We took a religion class.
hey Sheffy,
Mm.
I heard that your ex-boyfriend out here looking for love, child. Okay.
You
I
was a
ain't
mess,
getting in it,
Shelly.
but that's what I heard, girl. I heard that he out here looking for love. But I think you did right by letting him go, because I feel like he looking for a green card or something. You know what I'm saying? All that he'll get a visa and all this other kind of stuff. I think it's a good thing you let him go. I think you deserve better, Sheffy, honestly. If you ever really need somebody, you let me know, because I told you I'd be having people to be up in my DMs and every goddamn thing, and I'd be like, nope, I'm married, and they still be trying. So I can always refer a couple people over. Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, dating game is not the same. It's
Yeah.
ooh,
If I was single,
yeah.
I probably would stay single, because I'd be watching
Mhm.
like I watched Twisted Crime. I don't know if y'all watch that on YouTube, but
Mhm.
if you like true crime, you'll like Twisted Crime. It's a YouTube channel. And then you got, well, I can't even count Catfish in there, because Catfish is really ain't nothing but those Nigerian scammers or whatever. or
But
whatever.
Shelly, do people actually go on the dating apps? They actually use those apps to find people,
What
like the
apps?
dating apps they have, like
Yeah.
dating apps or
Some people
online. Or whatever?
find somebody and they end up married off of like Christian Mingle or something like
Oh,
that. That's
okay.
what you mean?
No, I heard no. I'm not. Child, please. I'm enjoying my divorce life.
Oh,
Mm.
princess, I'm sure I can find one, honey. Let me check out, and I'll get right back with you. Yeah, but yeah, when I watch like Twisted Crime, these men out here now, I feel like they are very, very sick. You see them now, they not even just unaliving the women. They doing that to the woman, the babies, you know what I mean? Their own kids. I mean, just I'm like, are these motherfuckers, are these men okay? You know? And sometimes it's just rejection, or maybe the girl didn't want to get them their number. Then the next thing you know, the guy didn't stalk them. Like one girl, she had an OnlyFans. I think her name was Mercedes.
I seen that. I seen that.
Damn, what was her whole name? Was it Mercedes Moore? And she set up, she had like a wish list, right? So instead of her getting a PO box or whatever, she had the wish list, and the address had her address on it, not the PO box. And that dude found her house, came to her, and took her out. So, you know, if you're going to do Amazon or whatever, a wish list, and you don't have a PO box, you need to make the address private so that you can't see it. So that you can see it, but other people cannot see it, you know, and you can still get your packages, you know, the stuff that people want to gift you the same way. But because she had OnlyFans, you know, and the man wasn't well in the head, he felt like she was talking to him, you know, that she was flirting with him or leading him on or whatever. But that's just what she was doing, you know, for business wise and making money.
Yeah, you really gotta be careful. I mean,
And
you
then you
really have
got
to be careful these days.
Black Girl Unlost. And then you got the other one, the podcast. That's what I be watching mainly in my time. And that shit is scary.
But I just came up here. I said, let me see what you're doing. I just came up here about it too.
Girl, I ain't doing jack shit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you this. Whatever them folks say, I don't even need nobody to tell me. I don't even care. They're gonna continue to talk because they ain't got a fucking thing else to do.
You know, I don't even pay no attention to that. My mind be somewhere else. I don't even pay attention to that stuff.
You should, princess. Honestly, I thought about it for a while because I watch it so much, it wouldn't be nothing for me to do it. You know what I mean? Like I know so many fucking stories. And to be honest, it's so many girls that's missing, you know, and you know, black women or brown, whatever, they do not get the attention that
Yeah, I be watching a
white
lot of
people
that
do.
too. These girls be dating these guys, then they wind up. One guy, he chopped her body up and put her in a storage.
I know
I
exactly who
mean,
you talking about. I
yeah.
remember that one. The put him right in the storage or whatever. He was in jail already.
Right.
Yeah, I like her, Leah. I like her. And I like what's the other one? Oh god, let me look on let me see if I can find it on my TV right quick. Cause it's another girl, the one that just had her baby. And what's crazy is this girl, she started having issues with her husband. They were married and she had like a separate channel where she used to do vlogging or whatever. And then she had to end up coming on there and basically confessing that she was in an unhealthy relationship and all this other stuff. And that's why I know sometimes it's not even good to tell people that you're in a relationship or whatever, because when it falls apart, then you're looking crazy or you got to come explain some shit to people.
But I'm gonna get in the chat, Shelly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, boo. Thank you for coming up, sis.
Okay, you're welcome.
Truth for Reality. That's another one. I don't know why the other one ain't coming up on here. I can't think of her name, but I really like the way she breaks down, and I love the fact that she does a prayer at the end of each show for those women. And then what's her name? Gypsy Rose. I'm looking at how basically she turned into like an internet sensation for killing her mother. So I've been kind of following that and people doing videos about that or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. But anyway, I'm about to close this on out. I give myself a little break so I can have about 30 minutes before TC and BBW goes live, because I do want to be over there to support. And I have been supporting people. I just kind of been in the bushes for the most part, or I come back and replay, because see, when people out to try to do crazy stuff, I just don't really want to bring those problems to anybody else. So I don't even try to bring those issues to other people, you know? I just try to stay clear out the way. But that's going to be it. And that's going to be all. I'm quite sure, what's today, Monday? I'm quite sure I'll be back before the week is out. If I don't have a reason to come back live, I will definitely be live Friday night for members only. Okay. So Friday night we can chill and hang out. The other one is Black Girl Gone, a true crime podcast. That's another one of them. The other girl, I don't know why I can't think of her name right now. I really like her. She seems very passionate about what she's doing. But anyway, that's it, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here so much. And the family, yes, I like the family. Yes, I like the family. Even when he gets started, it all started in a Sunday morning like that. That's how you know I'll be watching. I even got his voice down. But and then if, like I said, if y'all want some messy tea, go over there and check out this shit that's going on with Larry Reed, because it is definitely going down over there. Okay, he is there trying to take him out. All right. So anyway, that's it. And that's all. See you guys later. Bye.
But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Cause not only you, they my mind, oh. Girl, you too fine, go light a lie. Me, I know the lie, oh. See, not only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause confusion in my head, yeah. Me, I know the lie, you're my fantasy. You're my fantasy. Only you, they my head, oh. Only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, you're my fantasy, yeah. Going on inside. Is this reality? Oh yeah, cause I don't wanna wake up from this dream. Them say something must kill a man. Oh, nah, nah, nah. But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Oh yeah, cause not only you, they my mind, oh. Yeah, yeah. See you too fine, me, I know the lie, See, now only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause confusion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the lie, oh. Me, I know the lie, oh. Only you, they my head, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the lie, oh. My fantasy. See, now only you, they my head, only you, my head, oh. Now you they cause confusion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, oh, I know the lie.